It's been a while. How's everybody? Thank you to the subscribers, the patrons, and the lovely viewers, and thank you as always to the editor. Today's video is actually going to be a little different. Instead of me doing what I normally do, which is just rattle on about TV shows and books and movies and stuff, I'm actually going to let you guys in on a secret of how to get your book published. Number one, this is the most important step. Write a book. Actually pick a subject and write it. Like, it could be fantasy, sci-fi, whatever you want. Just pick something and write it. Step number two, cry. For the record, step two shall be present throughout all other steps. Cry. Step number three, which is the most important thing. You've written your first draft. Wonderful. You're going to write it again, and again, and again, and between every single rewrite, you're going to give it to somebody and they're going to tear it apart because they're going to poke holes in it. And then step number four, when you've gotten it to a point where it is reasonably well written, it has been poked holes in and everything else, you're going to want an editor, as in somebody who's going to be the final person that rips everything apart, that puts everything into perspective, and who actually tells you how to format your crap correctly. The editor is also going to need time, so do not expect it back in any kind of expedient fashion. 4 to 6 weeks typically is what they need, so that way they can actually do what they're gonna do. Final step, you need a Library of Congress number. A Library of Congress number is basically flashing your "it's legitimate bitches" card. That's all you really need. You can get a copyright later if you want, but the Library of Congress number is very important. Very important. Let's see, what's number one? Step number 7. Before you do any of that, you actually have to have a platform onto which you can squawk about your book. Because without anybody knowing who you are, your book will probably just not get noticed. But if you talk about it enough and have a little, community that you can hype up to get it, and, be excited about it before it even actually is a thing, that's even better. That's even better! So, I guess... no, we're on step number 8. Other than the fact that you need a platform in which to project onto, you actually have to be able to take the fact that once your book is published and out into the public eye, that means it's public property now. That means people will make fan art, fan fiction. They will critique it hard if they don't like it, but they'll gush about it just as hard if they absolutely love it. And you will have to just kind of sit there and take it. But you got it out there. Let's see, step number 9 in the 10 steps to get your book published. Other than you have to sit there and take it. If your book is going to be a series, after book 1 is done, give yourself a crisp high five and get started working on the next one. Because however long it took you to get book 1 out, book 2 will be a little bit easier, but also still laborious to get through. And step number 10, you got a book out. That counts. That is the most important step to all of this. You got your book out there, and you should be really, really proud about that. If nothing else, you did something that most people are afraid to do. If you're not one for self-publishing, literary agents are the best way to go. Not the, vanity press houses or anything like that, but, actual legitimate literary agents. I think I might make an entirely separate video on that, but these are the 10 steps to get your book published. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye!